What's up, everybody? I will tell you guys, admittedly, I am worn out today. But it's been a fun day. Up at 5:30 this morning for a card show. And basically been doing card things all day, which is all right by me. It's been just a rainy, wet mess around here all weekend anyway. Luckily, today, during our show, it really didn't rain at all. So that was very lucky that we didn't have to deal with that. Oh, no problem, Jake. Yes, big show. Mike, I don't think I told you while you were there, but that's probably the biggest card show I've ever been to. If I'm being honest, I mean, it's by far the biggest card show I've ever been set up at as a dealer, but I'm pretty sure that's the biggest card show I've ever been to, period. And I know there's bigger ones out there, by all means. There was bigger ones this weekend. But yeah, that was a big show. So, a lot of fun. I had a ball. So, first things first here, real quick. Here is our owner list. If you see your name on there and it's not highlighted, like Jake just commented a minute ago and said that he paid. He just hadn't paid as of when we went live, so I didn't have a chance to mark it off. But as of when we went live, I was missing Jake and then Joey Kroger and Brian Kessler from this list. But the other thing I wanted to mention is the Austin Cindric spot is J.R. Tipple. And last week's race winner was Austin Cindric. There's our custom from last week. And the back. Sometimes I forget to show the back. The back's kind of plain compared to maybe some other stuff, but that's the custom from last week's race winner, so that'll go to JR. And then I'll get to make a Joey Logano this week. And before I start, I want to mention, before we get into this duck race real quick, I want to mention this week's schedule. If you guys haven't noticed, this week's schedule, I have a break scheduled for Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I did that on purpose. Saturday's break this week, Saturday's break, which will be a National Treasures break, case break on Saturday night. That Saturday night break will be technically our, quote, Sunday break this week. Not going to do a break on Sunday this coming week. One, it's Mother's Day. I'd like to spend time with my mom and my wife. And two, it's also my mom's birthday. So just in the interest of respect out of both of them and trying to do things with them for the day, and evening or whatever, and just spend time with them. No break this coming Sunday, so we'll move the traditional Sunday break to Saturday night. So the Joey Logano custom will be included in that Saturday night National Treasures case break. So whoever grabs the Logano, you heard it here first, you know what's going on. All right, here's our duck race lineup, 1 through 19. Was only missing Zach Brenner on the payments on that, by the way. So we'll line these guys up. We'll get them lined up like the Kentucky Derby. Anybody win or lose any money on the Derby? We got them shuffled, and here we go. Good luck, everybody. Whack. Goodness. I got the yawns. Luckily, it's only 3 boxes, and I don't have a lot of cards in these boxes. If we were doing a Donruss break tonight, I don't know if I'd make it to the end. Got to save the energy for Donruss for when it comes out in a couple weeks. Duck 18. Just like the Kentucky Derby, Horse 18 won the Derby. Duck 18 wins the duck race tonight. I think there's a correlation there. Call me crazy, but that goes to Jerry Campos. Spot 18 is Jerry. So congrats, Jerry, on the duck race win. Won $1,850. You won $1,850 or $18.50? All right, we're going to turn that off. Hopefully we don't need that because that thing's just about dead. All right, here we go. Good luck to everybody. 3 boxes of Prime. $18.50. Hey, that's not bad, Mike. What was that, like probably $1 or $2 bet, though? So that's not bad. Yeah, $2. Hey, you're winning at life. Easy money. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. We will do a mixer. This is a super thin pack. We will do a mixer on Tuesday night. Got an IOU in the back of this. But anyway, Tuesday night mixer. So stay tuned on that. It'll be 2 boxes of Prism, a box of Prime, and a box of National Treasures on Tuesday. We're going to start out 4 out of 10. Darryl Waltrip on the Champions. Darryl Waltrip going to Jake Phillips. There we go, Jake. Out of 10. Good start. We'll take that. Then we're going to go Tyler Reddick. 37/99 fire suit. Going to Kevin Finkel. Boy, it was like nobody wanted to win the race today. Am I crazy about thinking like that? I mean, it was interesting and exciting and a good race, I felt like. But in a way, it was kind of like, no, you win. No, you win. Names fire suits Chase Briscoe. 40 out of 99. Going to Dan Owens. Race used tires, 76 out of 99. Chase Elliott goes to Melvin. You know, for the longest time, it seemed like maybe Larson was the car to beat, and then it seemed like maybe Blaney was the car to beat, and then neither one of them were the guy to beat. '75th anniversary signatures, Natalie Decker, Denny Fire car. I missed the start of the race, so if his car caught on fire, I missed that. I was driving home and didn't see the start of the race, or the first probably 40 laps at least. Decker going to Tim Mays. '36 out of 50. Hall of Fame autograph, Ray Evernham. Now, Ray Evernham went unclaimed. He goes through the filler to Jerry Campos. Congrats, Jerry. It's a nice autograph to hit through the filler. Engine blue and whole car was on fire. Oh, my. Yeah, I didn't see that. I'll have to look it up. Midnight Silhouette Signatures, Ryan Blaney. Going to James Ward. Yeah, I did see that, JR. You're right. Barry was the one that seemed like he kind of was in command and then backed her in the fence. But several guys did that. So. I think it's just that car, this car that they have is so aero dependent that they can't really do, like, there's just so little margin for anything. 44 of 49, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. going to Storm Ghost. Just goes to show how tough those things are to drive, apparently, you know. Ooh, some nice color on this. 49 of 99, Christopher Bell, 2-color sheet metal. Haven't seen too many of his like that. Bell going to Jerry. And there's the race winner. 16 out of 21 driver hats. Joey Logano. And then this is super nice. Check this out. Prime coverage. Alex Bowman. 1 of 1. We're going to call that a 5-way laundry tag. Platinum blue going to Dale. Congrats, Dale. That's sharp. Nice one. That doesn't suck. No, sir. Get you a mag for that. Maybe if I can open it. We'll see. Yeah, very nice. Congrats, Dale. That'll work. That'll work indeed. I'm going to move DW and put Bowman there with Ray. Next, 75th anniversary signatures, Rusty Wallace. Rusty goes to Troy. Heck yeah, man, you're welcome. Congrats. Another nice one, 24/25. Fire suit sheet metal souvenir signatures, Kurt Busch. Nice embroidered fire suit. Kurt Busch went through the filler to Jerry. Jerry's killing it with the filler tonight. I thought he might because there was a lot of drivers in there. But killing it with the filler. I'm going to move Ray, and we're going to put Kurt there just because I like that patch. That's cool. And then we got another nice one, 4/25, hollow gold, John Hunter Nemechek. That's going to go to Will Blackman. Congrats, Will. All right, third and final box. Let's do this. These will get shipped out. I'll get these shipped out and all the mail sale cards shipped out tomorrow. We got Hall of Fame, Bill Elliott, 2/49. Bill Elliott's going to go to Trevor Bowers. And we were talking about him earlier. Denny Hamlin, 35/99. I wanted to tell you guys, so somebody asked me specifically for Denny at the card show today, but again, this was the second show that I've done in a row now where I've noticed more people coming up and looking at NASCAR stuff on my table, asking about NASCAR cards, asking for specific drivers, like legitimately talking about NASCAR cards. Like it wasn't just it's not like, hey, we're just going to talk about this because this guy says he's Rip It Racing Brakes. Like, you know what I mean? Like people were legitimate. Like one guy said, do you have any Denny Hamlin? And I said, I'm sorry, I don't. My wife's a Denny Hamlin fan. But I'm noticing it more and more. So I know everybody says that you go to shows and nobody has any NASCAR, but don't be afraid to ask. And the more that we talk about it and the more that we ask, the more mainstream it will become. So just stick with it. 63/99, Brad Keselowski, dual sheet metal. 3 colors. BK is going to go to Dan Owens. Nice one, Dan. And this is nasty as well. Check this out. Alpine Stars laundry tag, Casey Kane. Now, these are short prints. I think, this is numbered 7/10. I was going to say, most of these aren't numbered. That one actually is 7/10. Casey Kane, 7/10. Get a mag for that one. We're going to move Kurt. Yeah. Boy, Nice stuff. Nice stuff, guys. And then we've got William Byron, 75th anniversary signatures. Kind of a Hendrick type of break in a way. Bowman, Kane, Byron. William Byron will go to Kevin Finkel. Kevin took those last two spots at the very end, I think, to help out a little bit and paid dividends because he's got the Byron auto and he also had a Reddick earlier. So, souvenir signatures, Daniel Hemrick, 2/25 on the fire suit. That'll go to Billy Joe Garcia. Some nice patch autos. Yeah, I got I forget who mine is, Melvin. I think mine's Bell or Kane. I've got somebody that's not numbered. It might be Bell or Boyer. I don't know. But I have one that's not numbered. So it's very unique, in my opinion, that is numbered. Prime numbers die cut. Bill Elliott, 34/50 on the auto for Awesome Bill. Going to Trevor to close this one out. Man, good 3 boxes. No jumbo patch, but good 3 boxes overall. So I appreciate everybody who filled that one. Again, don't forget, Tuesday we'll be back at it with a mixer. The mixer will be Prime, National Treasures, and Prism on Tuesday night. And I'll hit you with a quick recap. We had base cards for Bill Elliott, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. We got Brad Keselowski /99, Denny /99. /21 driver hat, Joey Logano. Christopher Bell, 2-color medal. Tires for Chase Elliott. The names fire suit for Chase Briscoe. There's the Reddick I was talking about just a moment ago. Send you the code. I will do that. I'll get it here in just a couple of minutes for you, James. Thanks, man. Die cut Bill Elliott. Daniel Hemrick /25. 75th anniversary signatures William Byron. Souvenir signatures Kurt Busch. John Hunter hollow gold. Ray Evernham /50. Rusty Wallace and Natalie Decker. I mean, good break. 4/10 on the Champions DW. 7/10 laundry tag Casey Kane. And then the 101 prime coverage Alex Bowman. Like I said, we're going to call that a 5-way laundry tag. Really nice. So congrats again to Dale on that one. I'm sure that'll go right into his Hendrick 101 collection. So congrats for that. And again, I appreciate everybody's support, everybody who participated. Even if you didn't participate and you just watched along or hung out with us, appreciate that too. So hopefully see everybody on Tuesday for that mixer. And have a great Monday tomorrow. We will see you guys next time.